everyone!
Ninjas, welcome to another super awesome, fantastic video with Sean Caspian.
It's Sammy again! I'm back!
Huzzah!
He liked me enough, so I gotta come back.
She's rad. Please remember, if you like today's video, to click on my face right here and subscribe, and
you can click on my face to subscribe to my videos in which I do book reviews, and I've just started doing comic reviews.
Ninjas, without further ado, let us get to the subject matter at hand, and that today is...
We're going to be looking at the top 5 unsung heroes of comics. At number 5 is going to be Agent Phil Coulson.
Good call.
Yeah!
Why'd you choose him?
I picked Phil because, although I'm brand new to comics, I am a big fan of all the movies. And Phil was one of my favorite because he's in every single one. He's what brings the group together at the end.
He's kind of like the glue.
Yeah, he's the glue, and you just love him because he's got his like little level of like nerdiness, and you're just like, he's so adorable.
And I really like him because he's human. He's fallible. He can die. Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry if you haven't seen it yet. Great choice for number 5.
Yeah.
So number 4 for my pick is a little-known comic series called Rising Stars.
Why'd you pick Rising Stars?
So the reason I picked Rising Stars is because the characters in this story are so memorable. I literally was drawn to tears when reading this story. One of the main mechanics they use to tell everybody's story is what they're going through in real life and how they relate to humanity, having special powers, and then they go back to their childhood when they were first introduced to their superpowers when the meteor hit and blew everything up and gave them their powers. So it's a really interesting mechanic that you get these flashback situations where I'm an adult dealing with this thing and then I remember what it was like for me when I was a kid dealing with the same thing. It's really, really cool.
Number 3 on the list is my favorite character, Marv from Sin City.
Oh.
I love Marv. He's the like anti-hero of the hero world.
Marv is just, he's brutal.
He's brutal, but he's a ladies' man. He does not hit a woman. He respects women. He doesn't like people when they disrespect women.
I love anti-heroes.
They're so much fun. They're like the cream of the crop that isn't stereotypical.
Number 2 was my pick, and number 2 is gonna be one that some of you might be mad is not number 1, Gambit. Gambit, I think, is by far one of Marvel's most interesting characters overall. He's an excellent fighter. He's got all sorts of culture embedded in him. He's got to go through life not only as an outcast from society because he's a mutant, he's an outcast within his own group. The X-Men don't trust him. He's like the outcast of the outcasts.
Yeah, like Scar from Lion King.
Yeah, like Scar. Gambit is Scar.
And number 1 is probably one you would not expect. I picked it and I loved it. Sean here agreed with me. And that is going to be a special Marvel character by the name of Blue Ear, who is specially made for a child who is currently deaf and he did not want to wear his hearing aid.
So, hang on a second. Marvel made a superhero for somebody?
Yes, they did. Blue Ear is inspired by a young boy from New Hampshire, I believe it was, in which he has hearing aids, but he did not want to wear them to school after a while because comic book heroes don't wear hearing aids.
So, his mother wrote into Marvel and said, hey, do you guys have any examples of superheroes that also need help with their hearing so that my boy will want to wear his?
And in the end, what happened was, 1, they responded back saying that Hawkeye traditionally was deaf by, I think it was 80%, and then they created a brand new hero named Blue Ear.
Like, mind blown. Marvel made you a superhero. Is that, like, not your biggest dream ever?
I would love to be a superhero, just saying. I don't know what my powers would be, but, I don't know, cleavage?
And that is why Blue Ear is our number 1 pick, because he dramatically affected the life of a real little kid. That's super cool. And there you have it, our list of our top 5 unsung comic book heroes.
Woo!
Thank you so much for watching. My name's Sean Caspian.
I'm Sammy.
And please don't forget to like, fave, and subscribe
At both our places.
to our faces.
Yeah.
Bazinga.
Blue Ear came about in the year 2012 when a mother had... I can't get my thoughts together. Delayed.